So please do check that out. And we are very grateful for Nick for what he's doing. So let me walk through this and show you how we're doing our greetings of various family members. And also at the bottom of the screen, you're going to see some comments and some of the other kinds of shout outs that we got from various family members. So you're going to see that happening as well on the bottom of the screen as we go through this. I am again producing all of this on my own so that we can show you what an amateur looks like. And then when you hire us, you get the pros. So here we go. Our first greeting is to Paula Kiger. Happy Mother's Day from Wayne Tenley and Wayne Kevin. Paula is one of our ace producers and she is down in Tallahassee, Florida. Happy Mother's Day, Paula. Thank you for everything you do for the world. Happy Mother's Day to Jayashree Unikrishnan from Rupa Unikrishnan. Jayashree is Rupa's mom and my mother-in-law, and that's my father-in-law, KV Unikrishnan, and two of their multiple sets of grandchildren, and that's Durga and Krishna. And we had a wonderful call this morning. She's in Chennai and Rupa's in New York, and we are separated at the moment, as you can see, but we love you and we're super connected in other ways. This is a happy Mother's Day to Sudha Tolia Parekh from Neil Parekh, our executive producer. Sudha is watching right now. Sudha, I know Neil loves you and your family loves you, and you gave Neil a hairstyle that he hasn't changed in let's say, in a few decades. And Sudha, thank you for being a great friend of this show and being on this show multiple times with comments and postings. And we'd love to see as many of you sharing those comments and posts as you're going along here. Thank you so much for being here, folks. I'm so grateful. And happy Mother's Day to my mom, Lekha, from me and my brother, Srikant, who's in Dubai. And this is my mom in Japan with me. You can see she I think really wanted a girl, and I have a bindi on my forehead and very frilly clothes. This was a different era, a different time, and just so grateful to my mom for all the love she's shown me all these years and our family. She's a wonderful dancer and artist and someone who has helped so many people in the world. And we are so grateful to you, Amma, for being with us. A big happy Mother's Day to Pam Stumpo from Neil and Emily. And this is Neil's wonderful wife and their daughter, Emily. And Pam, thank you for lending us Neil for all our projects and for tolerating all our online shenanigans, to you and Rupa for that tolerance that you show. We also want to wish a happy Mother's Day to Siala Kapanadze from her daughter, Rusudan. We are so happy to wish a happy Mother's Day and greetings. Thank you so much. We also want to bring you greetings to Ruth Edelman. May her memory be a blessing, from her daughter, Renee Edelman. Look at this very, very striking photograph that you're looking at. This was a picture taken in 1992, as Renee told me, of this picture, and she wanted to say, to my darling Mother Ruth, your wisdom, courage, and generosity of spirit inspire me daily. Much love, Renee. And Renee is a great friend of this program. Thank you, Renee, for all you do to make this program successful. Happy Mother's Day to Rupa from Sree, Durga, and Krishna. These kids were able to put together a lovely Mother's Day for Rupa. We did, among other things, the first time we were able to order Indian food in 60 days. Because Rupa is such a great cook, we don't need to order out. In fact, it's only the second meal we've eaten outside in 60 days. We ate once on 50 days, and then today for Mother's Day, we ate that as well. And my kids wanted to say, dear Mom, this family wouldn't survive 1 second without you. We don't always show how much we love you, but we appreciate you and all your love more than anything else. We hope this day is extra special for you, and maybe you can relax for the first time in what seems like forever. You are by far the hardest working person out there. Please take a rest today. Love you so much, Mama, and we love you forever and ever, Durga and Krishna. And so we are so grateful for that. And we love you, Rupa. Happy Mother's Day to Letha Rucker. May her memory be a blessing from Paula Kiger. Beautiful photo. Look at that. And Paula, thank you. And we know your mom will be so proud of you and everything that you have done as a professional, as a mother, and so much more. Happy Mother's Day to Carol Baranakis from her sister-in-law, Carla Baranakis. And Carla is a great friend of this show. And we are so glad that we're able to do a shout out to her sister-in-law, Carla. And that's interesting, right? Carla and Carla in the same family. And let's see who else we have. And happy Mother's Day to Molly Baranakis. May her memory be a blessing from her daughter, Carla Baranakis. She taught Carla, always hold on to your purse. And as you can see, she's holding on to her purse even at the beach. She knew what to do. We also want to say Happy Mother's Day to Mariah Dalbello from Christine, Michael, and all the kids. It's either Maria or Mariah. One of the things we're going to do next time is ask the pronunciations on these ads that we're doing. 50% of the proceeds will go to Nick Kristoff's amazing COVID-19 impact initiative. That's why we're running these ads, so that we can help people. And happy Mother's Day to Sue-Ann Boehm from her sister, Carla Baranakis. Sue-Ann, happy Mother's Day. What a great photograph. I love this, and seeing the whole family in red like that. Happy Mother's Day to Nicole Bolster from her mom, Deborah Kerr. Great photograph, and mom and daughter there. You're seeing lovely, lovely picture, and I love the flowers and all of that put together so beautifully. Thank you, and thank you to Neil Parekh for all the work he did in putting these together. Happy Mother's Day to my sister-in-law, Dr. Deepa Menon. We want to read a note that her son has sent, and he says, every mother is amazing, going through so much in order to ensure their child has a bright and happy future ahead of them. But I think it's safe to say that my mother deserves to be celebrated and held on a pedestal for managing to put up with me. Describing how much you mean to me alone wouldn't do you justice, because your impact in life spreads much further than raising me and Sneha. Thank you, Mom, for being a light in the life of everyone you meet. Please keep being one of the most inspiring, good-natured people I've ever known. I love you, and happy Mother's Day from Hari and Sneha. How beautiful is that? I hope Deepa gets to see this. It's a surprise and just a beautiful, beautiful thing. Happy Mother's Day, Mom, from Elizabeth Bernstein. Elizabeth is the relationships columnist at the Wall Street Journal, and she sent us this photograph to wish her mom a happy, happy Mother's Day. And we're so glad that she was able to do that. And she was on my show a couple of Fridays ago. Please go back in YouTube and find that story and that conversation with the director of the Kinsey Institute. Yes, that Kinsey Institute, as they shared what's going on with love and relationships right now under COVID-19. Happy Mother's Day to Norma Burkowski Horowitz. May her memory be a blessing, from her daughter Rose. And I love this picture, Rose. Rose will be with us in a minute. Maybe if Rose is ready, I'll just have her audio on. And Rose, tell us about this picture. Oh, I promised to just have audio, but there you are. Sorry.
Okay, that's in the backyard where I grew up in Whitestone, Queens, and there's a beautiful tree in the back, a weeping willow that I always loved, and we had a turns, I don't know what it was called, a circle thing that went around to play, and that little dress that I'm wearing, I saved. My mother, like historian, anyway, she saved that dress, and I then finished the lace and things, and my daughter wore it for when she was my age, 3 or 4.
Very nice.
My mother looks a little Jackie Kennedy with the dress and the pearls.
She does. Let's see here. We've also got support of someone has sent us a note to send supportive thoughts to moms grieving the loss of their children. We absolutely do think of them as well. And happy Mother's Day to all the moms in our lives. We know the value of all moms in our lives, not just mothers, but grandmothers, aunts, and people who never had children, but were more connected to people as their mother figures than others as well. So thank you very much for everybody who's watching as we just finish up this Mother's Day honor roll, as I call it here. Here from Carla, she took out another ad to say Happy Mother's Day to Mary Gisler, my New York mom, she says, her New York mom. We're just so grateful to Carla for her support, and I can tell you that Mary Gisler is an amazing lady. I got to know because she was married. She is married to Sig Gisler, who ran the Pulitzer Prizes for a dozen plus years. And Sig Gisler and Mary Gisler are amazing people, and they're mentors of mine and Rupa's, and we want to be them when we grow up. And we were married about 45 years apart on the same day. Our families got married as couples. Happy Mother's Day to S. Mitra Kalita from Naya, Ria, and Nitin. I love this photo, and I love Mitra and her family. Mitra is the godparent, along with Nitin, of our children and of Durga and Krishna. And today we of course spoke, and it was very lovely to see them. And we're not able to meet them in person, but we can connect in other ways. Happy Mother's Day, Mitra. And happy Mother's Day to Deepa Menon from Rishi Menon. This is my I have two sisters-in-law named Deepa Menon. How confusing can that be? But look at Rishi. That little boy you see there grew up to be a D1 basketball recruit. Doesn't happen that often among Indian American kids, but he is there because of the love of Deepa and her brother and her husband, Rishi's dad, and my brother-in-law, Sreenath. Yes, we're both named Sreenath. How confusing is that in this family? And as you can see, I'm confused as well. But happy Mother's Day to Deepa Menon from Rishi Menon. And to my most beautiful girl in the world, where would any of us be without you? Happy Mother's Day, Robin from Dan. This is a beautiful photograph of Robin Foreman. And Robin's a wonderful friend of the family, and we're so grateful to her and Dan for their friendship. And she's now a grandma. She doesn't look like a grandma, but she is, and she is wonderful. And here we go. Last couple of Happy Mother's Day greetings to Hemali Patel from a frequently disobedient but very loving offspring, Arushi and Sam. Arushi took this photograph of Hemali, one of my young oldest friends in the world. And Hemali, happy Mother's Day and lots of love from the Upper West Side. And I am just ready to come back to Christina in just a minute, because we are almost done. And this is the last one for now. Happy Mother's Day to Saroj Nair, to a woman who is an inspiration to everyone she meets. Love you, Mom, from Rekha and Vin. Rekha and Vin, thank you for sending this greeting to your wonderful mom, Saroj, who was a nurse for decades in New York, saved thousands of lives, and never stopped smiling. She's in Dallas right now with Rekha, and Rekha was a pediatrician on our show. She is a pediatrician, but she was on our show talking about the medical situation. I am so happy we did this. I am exhausted and tired, but I am so glad, Rose, that we were able to do those. And I think we're ready to bring back Christina. What do you think? Let's bring her back. Okay, here we go. Here's Christina. Hi.
Hi, thank you, Ken. Wow, those are some wonderful Mother's Day pictures. That's just fantastic. You know, there's nothing more generous, more loving than a mother's love. I mean, she just instinctively just knows what's best for her child and just is always very supportive. So those are some great shots, and it's great